Hey there. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes to watch this video and check in on what the Lord is leading me into after camp this summer. I'm so excited to share this opportunity with you and see what conversations we may be able to have. Starting in August, I'll be in Tucson, Arizona, doing a college ministry residency with Doxa Church. This is something I've prayed about for a long time, and I'm excited to finally share it with you. I want to tell you about Doxa Church, my role in the residency, and a couple different ways that I'm seeking support. I'll also answer a few questions you may have at the end, so stick around for that. So first, what and who is Doxa Church? Launched in September of 2024, Doxa Church exists to be a launching pad for church multiplication across the city. So why Tucson? Because it's one of the most spiritually dry cities in America. Tucson is the 16th most post-Christian city in the country, and also the 12th most unchurched and dechurched. There's only one church in Tucson for every 1,800 people, whereas a place like DFW, there's one for every 275. So the need is real in Tucson. Doxa exists to saturate the desert with gospel-proclaiming, Bible-believing churches, a vision pursued daily by the mission to make and multiply disciples for the glory of God and the good of Tucson. Doxa's strategy is unique. We want to have one foot in the city and one foot on the University of Arizona campus because we believe that college students are the city's greatest missional asset. Our college ministry exists to help students learn to love Jesus and love Tucson, to be equipped and sent out to be part of a future church plant across the city. Over the next 2 years, I'll be immersed in the ministries of Doxa Church with students and families alike, serving in the life of the church. My position as a college ministry resident will allow me to learn day in and day out what faithful college ministry looks like. I'll get to be on campus at the U of A, pursuing outreach and evangelism with college students. I'll get to be in the homes of Doxa families, joining in and organizing some of our gospel community groups. Whether that's brainstorming, outreach ideas, or setting up chairs on Sunday morning, or anything in between, I'll get to learn the backstage work of a church as I serve. Beyond that, I also get to pursue a seminary degree. This whole residency is not only a leadership development time, but also a deep spiritual formation time for me, and I could not be more excited about it. For my residency with Doxa Church, I'm seeking support in a couple different ways. I'm getting to partner with an awesome organization called Reliant Mission, who has provided training, they will provide employee benefits, and they will handle my finances for me. With Reliant, I get to invite others along with me for support. There's 3 main ways that I'm seeking support. First is prayer. I'll get to start a monthly prayer newsletter once I start in August, and I would love for you to be a part of it. I'll send out updates on my personal life, updates in the ministries of Doxa Church, and any specific prayer requests that we may have. So if you're interested, I would love for you to join that newsletter. Second is connections. If you know anybody who may be interested in hearing about this opportunity, maybe someone passionate about church planting, about college ministry, or following Jesus, I would love to get connected with them, and I would love to have them join the team. And third, financial support. My entire residency is support raised, and that means a couple different things. That means my salary, my seminary tuition, a future mission trip, and a couple administrative costs are covered solely by the generous gifts of ministry partners like you. If you're interested to see how that breaks down, I would love to share that with you personally. But if you're watching this video, I'm not fully support raised yet, and I'm still in the process of building my support team. I hope you know there's no pressure to give, but if you're interested or want to hear more, I would love to talk. My giving page with Reliant is totally flexible and user-friendly, and any amount makes a real impact. You can find it at reliant.org/zach.brennick. But again, the real goal of this video is just to start a conversation. If this mission grabs at your heart, please reach out. I would love to have a conversation. So, that's a lot of information. I'm happy to answer any and all questions that you may have, but I'll go ahead and try to get some out of the way right off the bat. First, why doesn't Doxa Church completely fund the program? That is a great question. Doxa Church has adopted this residency program from their launching church, Coastal Community Church. Coastal Community Church has seen countless students come through raise support for their residency, and grow tremendously in the process. Apart from a support-raised residency program, supporting postgrad students with an opportunity to learn and grow as they serve the church, at least in a full-time context, would not be the most feasible. Next, what denomination is Doxa Church? Doxa Church is part of the Southern Baptist Convention. Why would I give my money to Reliant Mission instead of directly to you? That is a great question. Reliant Mission is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, which means a couple things. First, all financial support is tax deductible, which means you can save money on your support. Second, Reliant can offer me certain employee benefits and insurances while also handling my finances as they're accountable to the ECFA. Next, when do I leave? I'll move out to Tucson right after camp is over in August, and I'll plan to start at Doxa full-time on August 18th, as long as I'm funded. Lastly, how far along am I in support raising? Well, not 100% yet. Seriously though, that is a great question. It's a little hard to answer in a video because it'll probably be a little different by the time you're watching. But I would love to answer that question for you personally when we connect, and any other questions that you may have. Thanks so much for checking in and caring enough to hear about what the Lord is doing in my life. I believe God is going to do some great things in Tucson, and I would be honored to have you join me in this journey, whether through prayer, partnership, or simply staying in touch. If I didn't send this video to you directly, then I'm sure the friend who did would love to connect us. I would love to find a time to meet, to Zoom, or to call as soon as possible. Thank you so much for listening, and let's connect soon.